Hello and welcome to a charity stream from MinnMax and GameSpot. I'm Ben Hansen from MinnMax. I'm joined today for a little video game trivia by Blessing Jr. from Kinda Funny.
Yo, what's up?
Thank you for being here, Blessing. Jake Bellino from Game Ranks. Hello.
Wow, what's up?
Not much. Brandon Jones from Easy Allies.
Wow.
Wow. Trivia. Suriel Vasquez from MinnMax. Hello, Suriel.
Hello.
So even though this is like game trivia and technically you're with MinnMax and I'm with MinnMax and I'm hosting this thing, I promise I did not send Suriel the answers ahead of time. This is all going to be completely above the board.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I swear.
No.
I swear. Alessandro from GameSpot. Thank you for being here, sir.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is not only video game trivia, game case trivia specifically, but this is also a charity drive. And so thanks to GameSpot for reaching out to us. It's very generous of them to offer an invite to say, hey, do you want to help raise some money for what was an amazing pivot on their part? So now you can choose from the links at the bottom of the screen if you want to donate to Black Lives Matter or to COVID-19 direct relief. Go any which way you'd like. I think those numbers are going to be updated over there. And if you donate, Alessandro will be able to see it. I think he has a neural implant, so he will download all donations and let us know and be sure to thank us in between video game rounds because that's what we're going for here. Let's see, Alessandro, just because you're from GameSpot, do you want to talk a little bit about the charities that were chosen here?
Sure. Just really quickly. First up, we have via Act Blue. GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter. This is obviously just to help out, current activists and protesters, and also to help in any way possible to stem the tide of just police brutality and just general hatred in this country and beyond as well. And so we also have the direct relief. This is for COVID relief directly. This is going to be basically just helping out the people on the front lines, people in the hospitals, people trying their best to help people during this time. Because unfortunately we're facing two epidemics right now. One is COVID-19, the other is against racism and general bigotry of all kinds. So, and unfortunately, it's a perfect storm of just all that just happening at once. But honestly, this is the best time to just try our best to really just try to change things for the better, for everyone, and especially people of color. So, yeah, those are our two donation charity drives right now. So, feel free to give what you can for either one. So,
yeah, for sure. I mean, it is that feeling of, especially if you're watching the stream, you're probably checking Twitter every once in a while, and it's so overwhelming. It's so numbing just to read all this and just feel like voices aren't being heard. What can I do? What can I do? Here's one thing you can do on either topic, whoever you'd like to donate to. We'd appreciate it, and GameSpot would appreciate it. So, we'd always appreciate if you reached out and took a little bit of an action here today in between some fun video game trivia. So this is game case trivia. We used to play it back on the Game Informer show. That's, I was at Game Informer for 9 years. Suriel, you were there for years as well?
Yeah.
Great.
3 years.
Perfect. And then we played a lot of this trivia game and then brought it over to MinnMax when we started MinnMax late last year, which is a Patreon about games, friends, and getting better. And so the way it works is I have on my phone, I took a picture of a bunch of game cases, the back of video game boxes. I'm going to read the descriptions from the back of the boxes, omitting keywords like names, obvious giveaways. It's always that delicate, fine line about what is a giveaway or not. Everybody here, you can buzz in by saying your name. So you buzz in, everybody gets one guess, and the first to 5 points wins the entire thing. And the prize is going to be you can plug anything you want on the MinnMax Show podcast throughout the month. You can plug your own outlet. You can plug charity. I'm not going to tell you what to plug. Whatever you want. You can put words in my mouth. You can call me a jerk. Whatever you want. We'll go for it. Hey, Jake. I've never met you, but how are things going over there?
Hi. Things are okay. We're doing the best we can. Here in New York, things are starting to slowly open back up. But of course, we're tackling multiple things at once. We're trying. It's also nice to meet you in person. Big fan of the stuff you guys have been making forever. So I'm really excited. I'm also I'm really big fan of this concept too. So I'm ready to play. I'm ready to lose, but okay. I'm ready to play.
Awesome. Yeah, it's funny when your name was thrown out. I was like, okay, Jake Belden, I don't think I know him. I'm sorry for not being very familiar with this. Like, oh, Before You Buy. Oh, God. I was like, oh, wait, I just listened to you on Jeff Grubb's podcast.
I was going to say, you don't know Game Ranks?
Yeah, no, I obviously, it was a huge blind spot, but I listened to your interview on Jeff Grubb's podcast as well. And so you seem like a very
that was so much
smart
fun.
guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, Jeff Grubb has a podcast?
It's all
I'm
over
learning
the
so
place.
much about everybody today. This is great.
Last thing, it's nice to be on here with you. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. We DM'd a while ago because we were committed to playing Darwin Project together.
Yes, that's what it was. I was like, man, I knew I like had some sort of connection with you. Yeah, we wanted to play Darwin Project. Sadly, I don't know if you saw the news, but they're stopping development on the game. Apparently, the game wasn't doing as well. Apparently, us two were the only two people that were playing Darwin Project.
Right.
Which is tragic because that game is great.
It's a cool game. Yeah, you play and be like, this is pretty cool. I hope this catches on. Oh, yeah. I guess not. And like, it's still servers are still up, so we could still play. It's free to play out
servers
there.
Servers are still up until the end of the year, as far as I understand. And so I'm still down for Darwin Project. Like it's a great for everybody who doesn't know, because probably most people probably don't know. It's like a battle royale that's like limited to, I want to say, like 10 people. You have somebody who's playing as like the master, like that's organizing what's going on. It's like small arena. You're doing like a lot of survival kind of stuff. It's more Hunger Games than any other of the battle royales. It's really great. It's really fun. It's really ridiculous also.
And now, Alessandro, we will keep talking about Darwin Project from 2020 until one donation comes in. So if you see anything come in, please let us know.
What a great game of the year candidate, honestly.
We did get some donations.
Oh, great.
Now, but do you want to just do that?
Yeah, just go ahead and thank those folks. That'd be great.
Yeah, sure. First up, for GameSpot ends with Black Lives Matter, we have $25 from Paris Aerosmith. Thank you for that. And also Bob Buel donated $50 as well.
Hey,
thank you
so much, Bob. That's awesome. Brandon Jones, how's everything going over there?
Good. It's what a pure thing of meeting somebody else in the industry over a canceled game. You know, it's like it's gonna be 3 years from now. You're gonna bump into each other at some award show or something and having a drink. You're both gonna be like, "Yeah, Darwin. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Darwin. Remember the days?
What was that? 3 years ago?
January.
Yeah, still haven't recovered."
When I think back to 2020, I'm going to think of Darwin Project. No doubt about it.
Of course.
Brandon Jones hosting the Easy Allies podcast now. How's that experience going for you?
It's going great. I goofed up the last time I mentioned you because we also have a Ben. We got Ben Moore on our team. And I said something about Ben working someplace else and gave like 200 people a heart attack. They were just like, Ben left? What's going on? I'm like, no, it's different. Okay, all right. I got it. Last names matter. Last names are important.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, thanks for being here, everybody.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Okay, so the first to 5 wins. Whew. Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
No, not at all.
Oh, man.
This is tough.
Forget about this.
Some of these are real bear cats, as my old math teacher used to say. They're tough questions here.
Oh. Well, thanks for embarrassing us, Ben. I really appreciate it. Glad to be here.
All right, you're all video game experts, right? Before I start this, no matter what, you're going to nail it, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Starting with a tough one, just a heads up. Revival of an ancient evil once banished. Rebirth of a land once destroyed. Renewal of love once lost. Now, I like this game. I would not have led with any of those, but okay. Two great
He likes this game. That's a clue. Okay.
Oh, crap. Two great continents. One, an advanced civilization driven by progress and technology. The other, where nature is the center of all existence and everyone lives harmoniously side by side. Two cultures that have never had contact with each other. Until now. An ancient evil has been unleashed. Journey on a quest through time to unravel the mysterious tale of the blank. Okay, now we're getting specific. Here we go. That could be anything.
Time. Okay.
Innovative
For that.
Innovative new gameplay. Georama. Build it.
Oh, Blessing. Dark Cloud.
Yeah, Blessing. Way to go. Dark Cloud on PS2.
I would have never.
Let's go. Georama, as soon as you say that, I recognize that. I know what that is.
That's
of course,
amazing.
Georama is iconic. It's an iconic system, of course. You go into dungeons, you collect what's in the dungeons, you make your town. Dark Cloud, underappreciated.
Absolutely.
Also. I'm going to say that.
I never played Dark Cloud 2. I know it's seen as better. Was Georama in Dark Cloud 2 as well, or is that just the first one?
I didn't play Dark Cloud 2, and so I don't even know. Which I know is a travesty, given how much I love Dark Cloud 1. But
Isn't that like PlayStation
man.
Hits or free on PSN or PlayStation Now? Or
It is.
Dark
It's
Cloud,
part
you
of
can get
2.
Dark Cloud easily somewhere.
Yeah, PS2 to PS4 is what it's part of. It was like part of that original wave of games that were PS2 games that they put on PS4. Yeah, Dark Cloud, both Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 are on the PSN store on PS4 if you want to go play.
All right. None of us had a chance on that one.
Well, I mean, I feel like the term innovative new gameplay was kind of a dead giveaway, right?
I know.
I didn't realize there were 2 kingdoms, if I'm being honest.
I know, as I was reading it, I'm like, this sounds more like Xenoblade than
like
Dark Cloud.
Warcraft?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Enter an unseen world in blanks blank, the game. The official video game based on the epic action-adventure movie. Journey deep into the heart of blank and ignite the ultimate war on an alien planet beyond Blessing.
Ratchet and Clank.
Incorrect.
Jake.
The
Avatar game.
Wow, Jake! Damn it! Wow.
Damn it. Was it James Cameron's Avatar, though? Is that the blank blank?
Yeah.
I was going to guess Peter Jackson's, but like then you said aliens, and I was like, I don't think I remember the movie that well, but I don't think aliens are in it.
Show up for Pandora. Thank you.
That would have been
Devil.
blank
on Disney Plus right now. Go check it out.
There we
Only
go.
in 1080p, but I'll forgive it. What's wrong with me?
So, hey, just to be clear, no one has chat up, right? I know we love the community involvement.
No.
Alessandra's here, but I feel like they might be giving stuff away. So no cheating. Scout's honor here. Alessandra, how are we doing for donations, by the way?
We're good. We actually got a few right now for direct relief for COVID related, charity. First up, we have Jay Lopez, who gave in $20 and just got another one right now. Jay Lopez says, "Love you all. If anyone sees this comment, reach out to a friend or family member for me. These are hard, but a solid, hey, I love you can help. An honest one. One for your fellow human being. Thanks."
Well said.
That's really nice. Thank you.
That's very sweet.
We got $20 from Siku as well, along with two donations from two separate anonymous people, one for $5 and another for $50.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, here we go. Whew. Music tames the savage beast, an entirely new type of music entertainment. Play as the legendary Blank Man and save the planet from the clutches of the evil Gravillian family. 10.
Surreal. Eternal Sonata?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
10. Surreal, come on, you're giving MinnMax a bad name. You gotta step it up. 10 colorfully unique stages, each with its own music, including reggae, hip hop, rock, slow jams, techno, and more. I like that they lead with reggae and include slow jams. Okay. Musical death matches and harmonizing co-op play up to 4 players. The blank.
Brandon. Frequency?
No.
Okay.
The blank is the weapon. Keep the rhythm as you defeat enemies using extended guitar solos.
Jake. Is it Guitaru Man?
Yeah, Jake.
Oh my God.
Wow. Did you play
really
this thing? That's amazing. Did you play this?
I didn't know Guitaru Man had all those genres.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I've never played it. So
I'm
like a fake
stings
fan.
even more.
I know.
I'm impressed. Okay, here we go. Build an adventure of mechanical mayhem. Blank are facing their greatest adventure yet. Brandon.
No, it's Banjo-Kazooie, the 3, whatever it was, the ups and downs, or what was it? I don't even remember.
Nuts and bolts.
Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts.
All right, so the verdict would be Blessing kind of gave the point to Jones.
I'll give it to Brandon. I knew what Brandon was
Banjo-Kazooie
driving.
3, I couldn't remember the stuff. Come on.
You guys are all being
trying to go in for this.
Jake didn't say James Cameron's Avatar. What are we doing here? All right, fine.
Well, that's a good question. How strict do we want to be
it's
with
cool.
this? I'm going to err on the side of being a little bit stricter, I think. But, it's a group discussion.
I want to give it to Brandon because I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have gotten there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I owe you, man.
He said it.
I owe you. You had me at their famous, because I was like, oh, that sounds like Nuts and Bolts. And then you said their greatest adventure. So I'm like, okay, this is a sequel. This is they you read that description, you would have known based on them. I know those names.
Right.
I'm like, it's got to be. All right.
There's a lot of rumors bubbling on the internet, though, that Banjo-Kazooie Ups and Downs is going to be coming, and it's going to be a
I can't wait
for
for
3DS, though, right?
showstopper.
Great. I'm excited.
Yeah. All right. Keep your feet wet and your powder dry. As an elite commander, your team has been called to fight terrorists in 12 of the most deadly missions ever, with more than 30 weapons, superior intelligence, intense training, and unparalleled skills and tactical maneuvers at your disposal. Protect freedom wherever it's in danger. Headset inside. Utilize the blank headset to communicate and plan strategies with fellow Jake.
U.S. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs.
There we go. Oh my God, Jake. Killing
We
it.
just did a video on that, so it was fresh in my mind. The
Really?
headset, the like little pack-in headset that you got to yell at the AI with the headset. It was brilliant.
Oh, wow. Wow. So we're at Blessings at 1, Jaques at 3, Jones is at 1, Alessandro's at 0, but he's really at infinite for the amount of comments that he has to read. And then Surreal is at 0. Surreal, you're killing us. Please.
I also have no comments to read.
Okay, here we go. Grab your joystick and get ready to unleash your inner blank. Distinctive blank humor. Raucous and racy, just how you like it. Voiced and scripted by members of the Real Blank TV show creative team.
Blessing.
South
Park: The Stick of Truth.
Incorrect. Hilarious and entertaining non sequitur mini games keep the laughs coming. Non sequitur mini games.
All right, Brandon.
Brandon.
Family Guy game?
There we go, Brandon Jones.
Dang it.
Killing it. That was really going to be our best clue throughout the entire thing. Okay, here we go. You are blank. A powerful young blank. A mysterious storm has swept your family from the sea. The search to find them will take you through vast underwater realms of treachery, beauty, and adventure. Use your sonar to discover hidden caverns and unlock the secrets of crystal glyphs.
Jake,
Jake.
is that Echo the Dolphin?
That is Echo the Dolphin. Jake is at game point. Holy
I
Lord.
thought it was going to be a Metroidvania type thing because I know there
was
were some
like, is that
underwater
Abzu?
Metroidvanias. Yeah, I got
had
swept out
so
to
many
sea. I didn't
games.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, in my head I was like, all right, what is the game where you're a human and your family gets taken by the sea? Because I want to play this.
That's badass.
We have some. Do we have some time to
Yeah,
read some
absolutely.
donations?
That's all we're here for.
For GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter, we've got quite a few come in actually. First up, William Garcia, $100. Thank you. That's great. And we have Jesper Lawson, $50, all the way from Denmark. Wow. Thanks for tuning in. And we have Daniel Montes with $50. I have and stay with me here. Mondo, aka Elder Delgado, the $100. Cute. Neil Montez, $50. Patrick Polk, $25. And Cassis Clay, $10.77.
Oh, my guys are showing up.
There we go. Thanks so much, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you.
Again, the links to donate are at the bottom of the screen on either side. You're welcome to choose whichever one you'd like. Should we up the winning total to 10, by the way? Because
I feel like you're trying to steal it from Jake.
Jake seems like a lovely guy. He's very handsome.
Yeah, the rest of us are warming up now. So.
Yeah, exactly. All right, bumping it up to 10.
We can just do another round. Okay.
No, only one
See,
victory.
I was waiting for somebody to get to 4 before I really showed out.
Right.
And really like ramped up the numbers.
I come from behind victory. Yeah.
I didn't even have
Yeah, that's what I was looking forward to. But it's fine. I'm down for 10.
Okay, here we go. One of the biggest and best RPGs of all time levels up with a larger story, new character and events, online dungeon rescue system, and more.
Surreal. Persona 5 Royal?
Incorrect.
Blessing. Persona 4 Golden?
Yes, Persona 4 Golden.
Yes.
Surreal.
Oh, let's go.
That's brutal.
Let's
so
go.
close.
I'm sorry, Serial. I'm sorry. I know it stings.
I guess wrong. I don't know why everyone's apologizing to me. I guess wrong.
Hey, man, you got that kind of face. We're just sorry, man. You're a good powder. Okay, here we go. Solve the puzzles or join the tormented souls forever. Within a world of enchantment and wonder, evil resides in an ancient castle. Blank, a young boy born with blanks, has been...
Blessing.
Blessing?
Who got it?
I think it's you.
Eco.
That's Eco. Blessing. Killing it. All right,
Love
Blessing's,
Eco.
Blessing's at 3, Jake's at 4, Jones is at 2, Surreal is, it's not important, and Alessandro, it's also not important. Okay. Way to go. I love it. It's like the perfect description. Yeah. Solve the puzzles or join the tormented souls. That's all that game is.
As soon as you said puzzles, I was like, all right, I'm in, because I love puzzle games. And then when you said souls, I was like, all right, this is either Titan Skulls or Shadow Colossus. And then when you got to the boy born with blank, born with horns, or did you say blank? Yeah, born with blank. I was like, I know exactly what this is.
Okay, here we go. The final terror! Exclamation point. Launch into the biggest RPG ever on the Genesis. This is the explosive magic and monster packed finale to an incredible blessing.
Golden Axe?
Incorrect. To the incredible.
That's the only one I know on
Alessandro.
Shining Force?
Incorrect. Finale to the incredible blank saga. An ancient, hideous dark force stalks the Algol star system.
Zuriel. Phantasy Star 3?
Incorrect.
Alessandro.
Got saved.
Oh, you already guessed, Alessandro.
4?
Oh, crap. You already made your guess.
Oh, no.
Only get one guess. Does anybody else want to jump in?
Brandon. Phantasy Star 4.
Ah, you dirty dog. Way to go.
No,
It's that part of the rules. I'm sorry.
no regrets.
right.
No regrets.
All right.
I wouldn't have gone. I thought Phantasy Star was canceling it. I didn't even think about jumping from one sequel to another. I did not know 4 Phantasy Stars were on the Genesis. Wow.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I would not have thought that either.
That's so
Were they all the Genesis? There was no
still
Sega Master System action there or anything? That was all Genesis?
God,
and Mega Drive?
know.
Wow.
Not sure. More donations, Alessandro?
Yeah, 1 second.
That was dirty. I'm sorry.
No, hey, you got to do it. Look, it's
You owe me.
It's a cutthroat game.
I'll make a real dumb guess this round.
We have one donation coming in for direct relief from Conrad Peaks. Thank you, $10.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. This one goes out to that donor here. It's time to rip the galaxy a new one.
Jake.
Blessing.
Jake.
Ratchet and Clank.
Wow, Jake! It's
Dang
at
it.
5!
I had it.
That's
yes.
amazing.
Right there. Great minds think alike.
Wow.
Yeah. No, we know what games are great, man. We know what's out there.
All right. Remarkable from IGN. In big letters here. So what's their most remarkable game that they've ever seen? Okay. Groundbreaking multiplayer. Invade single-player games plus play adversarial and team modes.
Blessing. This is going to suck because I don't know this series that well. But Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Incorrect. Mobile companion app. Interact with blank on the go. Open world. Freedom to play your way. Hacking.
I think I know what this
is your weapon.
Yep.
Alessandro.
Watch Dogs.
There we go. Watch Dogs. Way to go, Alessandro. Got on that big board.
Good stuff.
You start to just smell that Ubisoft, like Ubisoft.
I like even for Watch Dogs 1, they just have a bullet point that just says open world. Like that's a selling point in what, like 2013, 2014?
Like Watch Dogs was my first go-to, but then like I remember you said remarkable, and I was like, certainly that couldn't be Watch Dogs.
That was a red herring for you?
That was a loaded remarkable band. You were like, remarkable.
That E3 demo was remarkable. Okay, here we go. Become a blank. Master blank plus 100 other blank moves. Play in first person for the first time. Includes the exclusive debut of episode of blank anime. 50 plus playable characters. Free QR codes inside. Use special QR codes to unlock characters and power-ups. Play the entire blank saga in story mode.
I could guess the franchise, but in no way I'm guessing the game.
Yeah.
Become a blank. Play in first person for the first time.
First person, man.
It's not a good game.
Brandon. One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm looking at the bullet points. We have object scanning, one player. There are leaderboards.
Oh, Blessing. Oh, there are leaderboards? Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
Incorrect.
Serial.
I think Serial might have had that one.
Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2?
Incorrect. Jake?
I was gonna say Tenkaichi 3.
Oh man. Alessandro, have you gone yet?
Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. I don't know.
Oh no, sorry. I thought there would be more tells here. Is Dragon Ball Z Connect?
Oh,
Come on.
I should have hit that become the Super Saiyan thing.
I didn't even know
more.
that was a thing.
It's tough.
Wow.
It's tough.
That's funny.
There was a Connect game where you could be a Saiyan.
I don't know if, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Be a Saiyan? Was that what it was?
Oh no,
What?
sorry. It says become a Super Saiyan. Yeah.
I can't tell if that would have made me look good or bad if I got that right.
It would have been amazing. No, you
I
would have been a
can't tell.
hero. The internet would have loved you. The donations would have started pouring in.
With major points.
Okay, here we go.
We have some new donations for
Nice.
GameSpot stands by Black Lives Matter. Brandon Floyd, $25. Thanks for the donation. GameSpot's own Tamora Sane comes in with $100.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thanks so much.
He's a fantastic dude. Thanks so much. And we have $15 from Phil. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. All right. Play the action movie. Oh boy. Scion is a blank in a Dog Street bar called Fate. An organized...
Alessandro. The bouncer.
Yes! Alessandro! Killing
It's
it!
on the board.
Jones! It's a
I was just talking
bouncer!
about the
I
game
thought
on-
you'd be right
On
there.
Twitter like 2 weeks ago.
No.
Hell yeah.
I was playing all the wrong PS2 games, apparently. I needed to...
No,
got some
I think
catching up to
you're
do.
playing the right ones, actually. We all made mistakes.
I know the game. I'm familiar with it. I just... The main character's name? No.
Yeah. The Dog Street bar called
It's like
Fate.
the quintessential PlayStation 2 game in my view.
Yep. I was so hungry for a JRPG on the PS2. So when they came out, it's like, all right, well, Square released a game on PS2. I guess I have to get it. And, I finished it 40 minutes later and it was great. Okay. In a world of darkness and magic, power-hungry warlords battle one another for control of feudal Japan. At the height of the chaos, the noble princess blank is kidnapped. Now, Jake.
Onimusha Warlords.
Yes, way to go, Jake.
That
Killing
was
it.
for Samanosuke. Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those games need to come back. Like, please.
Well, they released the one on Switch, wasn't it?
They had like that remaster, right?
Yeah, the
remaster,
remaster did not sell incredibly, so
Yeah.
I'm with you, Jack. I hold on to it, but I don't know. I'm embarrassed. My head was in Dynasty Warrior space.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Demon Siege.
Okay, so Blessing's at 3, Jake's at 6, Jones is at 3, Surreal's at, it's not important, and Alessandro's at 2. All right, this one's tough. It's good to be the king.
Duke Nukem
Blessing.
Forever. Oh, sorry. I didn't say my
Yes,
name.
Mr. Duke Nukem Forever. Do you want to? I
I
guess
should have said
Blessing.
my name, but I mean,
All right,
go ahead.
Blessing, you
You
jumped
go
in.
ahead.
I said, so is it me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I had another one in mind, but now I kind of want to steal it because he was very confident. I'm going to say Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, it doesn't pay. No, that's not it.
No.
And now you look
Damn it, I
terrible.
should've stuck with my guns. I should have stuck with my.
it's a good tactic. That's a good tactic. I guess.
Oh no! I swear to God, if it's the one that I'm thinking, oh man, you'll all
no.
feel my fury.
Yeah. Okay.
Good to be the king.
Just kidding.
Expand your kingdom.
Surreal.
Oh,
Surreal.
Little King Story.
Yes, Surreal. Little King
Yeah.
Story on Wii. That's awesome.
Wow.
Way to go.
I was going to say The Lion King.
I was gonna say Conquer's Bad
really
Fur Day.
wrong.
Oh,
it's not good to be that king. That's a bad king.
Conquerors, that would make sense. All right, here we go. In the distant future, a small group of human exiles have been doomed to fight for their survival on the edge of the universe. 3 powerful species are locked in Blessing.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Incorrect. Are locked in a fierce battle over the fate of the galaxy. The time for war has come.
Surreal.
Jake.
The Technomancer.
Incorrect. Surreal.
StarCraft.
Incorrect. Alessandro.
That was my guess too, actually.
Well, I guess you have a free chance if you want to guess anything else.
I don't really have anything right
Alessandro, if you wanted to guess absolutely anything else that might be dangerously close.
now.
Just say StarCraft 2. You got it.
StarCraft 2. Why not?
Incorrect.
Yeah.
StarCraft Brood War. I don't.
Features all of the original characters and units from StarCraft and Brood War.
Brandon. StarCraft Remastered.
Incorrect.
Or StarCraft
Battle Chest?
No.
What other crafts are there?
StarCraft Ghost?
Hang on, Blessing. Have you buzzed in yet? Blessing?
I think all of us have gone.
Okay, all right. This is going to be the giveaway. Requires the N64 expansion pack.
Yep.
I feel like I was closest, but
You were the closest. I was on the fence about giving it to you, but hey, tough round. Okay. Grunty returns.
Blessing.
I feel like that's a blank situation, but yeah, go ahead.
What? I forget whether or not if nuts and bolts was the correct answer earlier. But I'm just gonna say Banjo-Tooie.
It's Banjo-Tooie. Way to go, Blessing.
That's like saying Master Chief but to be fair, I have also guessed it.
Well, yeah, Grunty's like the lead of Bouncer. It's like you know it or you don't. You know, like,
exactly. I was hoping maybe the Tooie thing would throw people off. Okay, so this is we need the exact name of this game.
Okay.
Oh boy. Hang on. Let me make sure I have it. It's cutting it off on my screen. Any donations in the meanwhile, Alessandro?
Yeah. Had one come in for direct relief. This was $100 from Anonymous.
Wow. Thank you so much.
And, for GameSpot stands by Black Lives Matter, we have Tom Blackburn donating $25. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Jimmy with $10 as well. Nika Berry, $10 as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Again, links are at the bottom of the screen. Jump in whenever you want. Okay. Exact name only. Chester Cheetah. Only the cool can rule.
Blessing. Oh, wait. Oh, I shouldn't have gone. Cool Spot? That's it. That's my answer.
Incorrect. It feels right.
A twist. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Put yourself in his paws. You're a cool cat. So you would like to be treated like that? But no. You're stuck in a zoo with nothing to do. Mean Eugene, the zoo-keeping fiend, has planned an ugly scene. He wants to nail your tail without fail, so he steals your wheels to cool your heels. I think this is Muhammad Ali. He wrote this, actually. Then he hides the parts in the zoo just to fool you, and that's just the beginning in Eugene's way of winning. But stay cool and you can rule. Just find your bike and you can go where you like. The rule is cool. Remember, a cool cat is just blank.
So it's like a racing.
It is on the Sega Genesis. Get a life. This Mean Eugene, the zoo-keeping fiend, just won't give up. Hey, dude, get a load of this. When Chester loses his cool, he geeks out. What a cat.
Just let him go. Just let him keep going.
Multi-levels of play, special graphics, and effects don't get much cooler than this. Yeah, baby.
He's showing us the box art, and we're still not able to.
People are just morally refusing to guess this game. Yeah, baby. This is an adventure you just don't want to miss. Let's see. All right. It's the Chester Cheetah game on Genesis, which it was a deep cut. It is officially called Chester Cheetah Too Cool to Fool.
Too cool to fool.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Join Blank on an incredible action RPG experience. Blank has been summoned to stop an evil force, to save the kingdom, and rescue the princess. Embark on a wild, comical action RPG adventure in a massive 3D world filled with platform-style action, two-fisted sword fighting, challenging puzzles.
I take it back.
Wait, did you guess?
No, I said half my name and then I thought about it and
I hear weird breaths. Okay. And scores of enemies whose skills Blank can learn and use to his advantage. Locate 5 powerful magical scrolls to conquer the twisted Thirst Quencher Empire.
Blessing. Brave Fencer Musashi.
Wow, Blessing. Yes.
Let's go.
The ultimate thirst
Let's go.
quencher. That's amazing.
As soon as you said thirst quencher, because in my mind, at first I was like Zelda Ocarina of Time, but then I was like, that's not. He's not Link
wacky.
He's not too. He doesn't hold his sword two hands, right? He's
That's right.
left-handed traditionally,
That's
I think. And so it couldn't be that. My mind then went to Final Fantasy VII as you went on, because you mentioned being like a 3D game and all these different things. It sounded like a Square game,
Right.
but you said wacky, and also like there's no princess in that game.
That's
But
true.
thirst quencher was the word, because as you know, if you love Brave Fencer Musashi, it's a game that is all that's very food themed, right? Like there's a lot of food themes
that's
going on in the game. There you go.
I remember my favorite thing about that game is when you die, Musashi would say, "If I get reincarnated, I want to be Musashi again." It's classy.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
That was nice. Alessandro, any donations?
Yeah, we have quite a few actually. GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter. We have a Kiss with $25. Thank you. Rebekah with $10. Jeremy Long with $50. Tim O'Keefe with another $50. Prometheus with $25.
Way to go, King. Thank you.
And Felix, and Felix Denatris with $15. Moving over to Direct Relief, we have Jesper Lawson, who previously also donated for our other donations, charity as well, with $20. And we have King Prometheus again with $25, and this time with a message saying, "Love this game. Have fun, everyone."
That's very sweet. Thanks so much, everybody.
Awesome.
Again, links at the bottom of the screen to donate, and we'll read your name out loud on the stream here. All right. Meet Blank. He's a feisty little flame-spouting blank on a gigantic, go-anywhere 3D fantasy adventure.
Serial. Spyro the Dragon.
Way to go, Serial!
Nice.
Spyro the Dragon, the first one. Which, in a stream earlier today, somebody was saying, I don't remember this at all, but there's like first-person sections in Spyro 3? Does anybody remember this? I guess like Year of the Dragon, just like this weird Doom clone section.
Year of the Dragon?
That's what somebody was saying. Maybe they're wrong. Okay.
I don't recall, but it could be the case.
I mean, there's so much crap packed into that third game. I mean, it's probably be easy to forget some of that
Skateboarding,
stuff.
man.
Exactly. Okay.
Flying in that game as well.
Yeah.
The actual flying, like.
Well, the first one even had like those flying levels where it's like the time you go through all those gates, all that nonsense. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
The fastest first-person shooter ever created for a gaming console. The Blanks are an evil race dwelling outside of time and space. Roused from an ancient sleep, they cross the threshold from their shadowy dimension, ripping through the fabric of blank to make humanity history. Jake.
Time shift?
Incorrect. Can we unite against a common enemy, or will we be condemned forever to a realm ruled under the shadow of the blanks? Experience furious multiplayer action for 1 to 4 players. Arm yourself with the deadliest weapons of the past, present, and future.
Blessing. Time Splitters.
There we go. First Time Splitters. Way to go, Blessing. Okay, Blessing's at 6, Jake's at 6, Jones at 3, Suriel at 2, Alessandro at 2. First to 10 gets a plug all month long on the MinnMax Show podcast. Okay. Oh no, did we lose Jones?
Oh no.
Is he
The
outraged?
screen is frozen.
It looks like, yeah.
Am I back?
Not the video.
I hear you.
Oh,
Had to load for a second.
There we go.
Hey.
Perfect. All right.
There we go.
Getting in their head, Jones. Smart. Really psyched him out here.
what if I disconnected and came back?
So how many did I miss one? Because I think I know.
Yeah, we'll just give you a point here. Okay, here we go. The world famous. Okay. The world famous blue hedgehog is back. Fully rendered graphics with 256 color textures thrust Sonic into an exciting 3D playing environment. Blessings.
Oh yeah.
Sonic Adventure.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
The evil genius Robotnik is after the Chaos Emeralds, and it's up to Sonic to stop him. Rescue the innocent Flickies before Robotnik turns them into part of his evil plan. Suriel.
Sonic 3D. Blast?
There we go, Suriel. Sonic 3D Blast. Way to go, man. Good job. I remember I played way too many games on my Game Gear, and I remember like the weird version of that was just called Sonic Blast, where there's remove the 3D, but you get the idea. Okay. Oof, this is another really tough one here. It's time for greatness, brother. Get pumped, Hulkamaniacs.
Right.
Bring the pain in this action-packed, no-holds-barred wrestling experience that lets you throw down hard hits in your living room ring. Learn the ropes from
Suriel. Is it Hulk Hogan's The Main Event?
Wow! Suriel Vasquez!
Redeems himself.
Wow!
That's awesome.
It was either that or like that WWE Legends game. But I think as you leaned more into the whole bit, I think I realized it's a Kinect game, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately.
Wow. I was going to guess like NES.
Awesome. I remember that Dan Reichert at Game Informer gave it a 2 out of 10, I believe. It looked completely miserable.
That was my first hint, is that like that's that game Dan gave a 2 out of 10.
Oh, is that right? Oh, wow. Okay. No. Blank your way.
Mm-hmm.
You hold in your hands the ultimate power of creation and destruction. Design, build, and rule your own thrilling blank with real blanks as the main attractions. Blessing.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Incorrect.
Jake. RPG Maker.
Incorrect. Command everything from the ticket prices to the blank. The world... Brandon.
Theme park?
Incorrect. The world of blank is yours.
Oh, it's a...
Alessandro. Jurassic Park Evolution.
Incorrect.
Well, now I'm going to feel bad if I miss this. Suriel, is it You're in the Movies?
Incorrect. That's everybody, right? It was Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. You were so close, Alessandro. Oh, man. I'm so sorry.
I remember the name of it.
Yeah. Okay. From the creator and developer of the 20 million selling Blank series comes the next generation in interactive entertainment. Enter a new world of magic and adventure, exploration and discovery, where enormous vistas and exotic characters lead you to places beyond your imagination. Test your wits and your skills as you embark on a journey to reverse your best friend's transformation into a furry blank. Jake?
Jak and Daxter.
Way to go, Jak and Daxter.
Oh, wow.
Jake's at 7. Wow.
He's an asshole. Yeah, I love Daxter.
Okay,
so
here we go.
Was a $20 million franchise?
I guess Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
Already, huh?
Blank pals around in an all-new action adventure. Don't listen to that description; it's not correct. Blank's back in his first adventure since Blank, and this time, Blank's bent on preventing a storybook ending. When Blank is kidnapped, Blank plots to... There's a typo on this box, which is unbelievable. Plots to rescue the 7 blanks.
Brandon. Shrek 2?
I'm sorry, it's Shrek 3. No. And rid the blank of Blank's cruel cohorts. Blessing.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
Incorrect. As he travels from the tropical jungles of Lava Island to the frosty heights of Shiver Mountain, he'll meet up with 7 all-new companions, and he'll need help from each one, or there'll be no happily ever after.
Happily ever after is so strange.
Master the ability of Blank's 7 new sidekicks to save the 7 blanks and topple the king of evil himself. Ready your reflexes for a Blank action adventure. The active turn-based battle system makes fighting Blank's baddies equal parts strategy and timing. Mix and match badges like Quake Hammer.
Is it Suriel? Is it Paper Mario Sticker Star?
Incorrect. Jump Charge and Lucky Day to make blank more powerful than ever. Over 50 badges in all. Discover over 100 items to aid you on your adventure. Mix them together to cook up even more fantastic creations that'll help you close the book on blank. Any guesses? 5, 4, 3, 2. Jake?
Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence.
Just opening a plugin.
Forgot about the badges.
Incorrect. It is the first Paper Mario blessing. You are so close.
Yeah. As you kept going, I was like, oh no, I messed up.
That's so tough. Okay. Madness and mayhem in this 3D gorilla thriller.
Blessing. Donkey Kong 64.
Incorrect.
What?
Blank is back with a new sidekick, Blank, in a crazy island adventure. Challenged by the crazed tribe of reptilian blanks, they endeavor to get back their stolen blank horde.
Okay.
Alessandro. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest?
Incorrect. But I like that you got the name right. Suriel.
Donkey Kong Country?
Yes, Donkey Kong Country 1. Way to go.
Wait, they described it as 3D?
They call it a 3D gorilla thriller.
Wow.
It's very misleading.
How dare they?
Yeah, it's insulting.
And then the sequel was the Gorilla Thriller in Manila.
That's right. Yeah. How are the donations coming, Alessandro?
Yes, we got quite a few, actually. First up, just for direct relief, we have $20 from Mitchell. Great cause, great people, and great game. This is a ton of fun to watch. Thanks all.
Thank you.
And for Black Lives Matter, we have Joe Lawlin with $100. Michael Morin with $25, and we have Osvaldo Manzo with $25. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. All right. Whew. Minimalist design here, but I think it's cool. The crystal comes back.
Finally.
This is a quote from EGM. EGM says, without question, blank is the best looking game in the series. In every way, blank takes the best of the old and mixes it with the best of the new.
Brandon. Final Fantasy 13.
Incorrect.
All right.
That's all we got, folks.
Oh, really?
The crystal comes back. Without question, blank is the best looking game in the series. In every way, blank takes the best of the old and mixes it with the best of the new.
Jake?
Seriously, all that stuff. No, sorry, go ahead.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles?
Incorrect. Here's a hint. The character they have on the back of the box that's huge is by far the most forgettable character from this game. 5, 4, 3. Suriel.
Final Fantasy 10?
Incorrect.
12?
4, 3, 2.
Alessandro, Final Fantasy 9?
There we go, Alessandro! Way to go!
Oh my god!
I was gonna say it too.
The
to be
mix-
fair though, I was
thinking about it when you said like the most forgettable. I was like, oh wow, okay, you know what? Yeah, why not?
Is it Amarant, the guy with red hair? He's just huge on the back of that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Now to call shenanigans, was that Alessandro's first guess? Because I recall somebody saying Crystal Chronicles.
That was me.
Oh, that was you. All right, my bad.
Wait, you freaked me out for a second, blessing. Oh my god.
I apologize. I just want to make sure things are fair.
Well, listen.
And I'm very worried on how I'm doing right now.
If anybody wants to yell shenanigans at any point, we will hear you out here. Okay, here we go.
I apologize.
Directive: eliminate the blank virus. Intelligence has confirmed the development of biowarfare weapons. Blank, your only chance to destroy the blank virus. You've been cleared to use lethal force to complete your directives. And that's all a quote, not from a gaming magazine, but from Markinson. So Markinson from the game is saying that. Then operative profile, classified. Oh my God. Education. A master's degree, biochemistry, Rockefeller Institute, a Bachelor of Science degree.
Blessing.
Yes?
The Division.
Incorrect. Guerrilla warfare expert, counterterrorism, special reconnaissance. Alessandro.
Winback.
Wow, windback reference. Nope.
That's a great guess. Oh my god.
Direct assault and stealth expert. Combat weaponry specialist. Silence, 9mm handgun, night vision rifle, grenade launcher, and more. Navigational expert. 13 real-world open 360-degree environments.
Jake. Siphon filter.
Wow, Jake. Yes, that's amazing.
That's good.
Nice, dude.
That was hard. Oh
That was super hard. So Blessing's
Dumb
at 6,
boxer.
Jake's at 8, Jones is at 3, Surreal's at 5, Alessandro's at 3. First to 10 wins. Let the hunt begin. You are blank, the most fearless blank in the galaxy, hired to capture a deranged dark blank. Armed with an array of deadly weapons and skills, you'll face off against galactic scum from the darkest corners of the blank universe.
Jake. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath.
Incorrect.
Brandon. Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, killing it, Brandon. Wow. Way to go.
Universe. The blank universe was too much. That's like, okay. That's
I got Oddworld on the brain, I guess.
I almost immediately thought of Star Wars, but I was like, I have maybe played like 4 Star Wars games, so I
assumed the blank was Bounty Hunter, but my mind went to Metroid.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. This means war. The battle lines have been drawn, and an elite group of sly strategists is massing troops at your borders. You'll have to command ground, air, and naval forces if you hope to survive the coming wars. And it won't be easy. With 114 maps to battle on and both single-pack and multi-pack link modes.
Surreal. Advance Wars.
There we go. Surreal with Advance Wars. That is your favorite game of all time or near it, Surreal?
It's the DS one is like my 3rd favorite.
oh, nice.
Wow. Surreal once told us that he thinks about Advance Wars every single day of his life, which is an amazing claim.
And this was today's.
All right. Meet the new crazy. 60 levels of platforming madness. Immerse yourself in full high-def glory. Slap your friends in 4-person multiplayer. Take on epic bosses and uncover hidden secrets. That's all we got.
Slap your
friends in 4-person multiplayer is the best hint you got here. Meet the new crazy. 60 plus levels of platforming madness.
Brandon, Power Stone?
Incorrect. 60 plus levels of platforming madness. Immerse yourself in full high-def glory. Jake.
Fusion Frenzy?
Incorrect. 5, 4.
Blessing. Rayman Origins.
Way to go, Blessing!
Whoa.
Yes!
Really?
Wow!
Oh my God.
Absolutely! That's incredible.
For some reason, I thought it was a Connect type because of the slap your friends thing. Because it's you can play, and then like the platforming thing threw me off. So
like New Super Mario Brothers, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. This is no pickup game. It's a twisted adventure created by vengeful mad scientist Dr. Max Cranium. He has kidnapped an entire basketball team, and they're under lock and key in every corner of his dark and dangerous lair beneath the streets of Blank. Control Blank's every move as he takes on the evil Dr. Max Cranium to rescue his teammates. Alessandro.
Bull Jordan in the Windy City.
Do we give it to him, ladies and gentlemen? It's Chaos in the Windy City. I think that's so
come on.
close.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Way to go, man.
it's not like it's Chaos in the 64, right? That's a totally
That's
a fair
completely
distinction.
different,
Yeah,
Surreal.
exactly.
Completely different.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
On the back of the box of this, they have Power Up with Special Wheaties and Gatorade Health Boosts.
That's awesome.
This is Amy
Put the
Hennig.
Gatorade on the Wheaties.
Renting that game from Blockbuster, so that was
Nice.
That's my one and only memory of the game.
It's really, I hope they release a bonus episode of The Last Dance that's just about Chaos in the Windy City.
I want to know. Yeah.
I mean, they made one about Space Jam, basically. There's one in there, so they may as well.
It's true. All right. Thousands of years into the future, Man exists only in deep space. Brutally opposed by a merciless alien race, humanity faces an uncertain destiny as it unlocks the secrets of the universe in search of the ultimate truth. An epic adventure delivering over 80 hours of gameplay. Stunning graphics, breathtaking cinematics, and beautifully rendered 3D environments. Music performed by the London Philharmonic Orchestra. 4 exhilarating minigames. Innovative battle and control systems.
Oh, that could be
Thousands
Mini games and the Philharmonic. What's going on here?
Yeah,
It's 80 hours of gameplay.
those are weird hints, but they're technically
Only 4 mini games and 80 hours of gameplay, huh?
Yeah, like that's what I'm gonna say. How do you have only 4 mini games when you have 80 hours of gameplay in a symphony?
Each mini game's good for 20 hours.
It's a very weird game. Thousands of years into the future, man only exists in deep space. Let's see. Brutally opposed by a merciless alien race, humanity faces uncertain destiny as it unlocks the secrets of the universe in search of the ultimate truth. Very existential game. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Blessing.
Blessing?
Spore.
Incorrect. Xenoverse.
Brandon.
Oh, sorry.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, that wasn't what I was going to guess anyway.
All right. What were you going to guess?
Advent Rising.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So how
Xenosaga.
obscure can I get in terms of like far out sci-fi?
The debate with this is if somebody guessed Xenosaga, would we make them say the German? Was it like Zerwil der Macht or whatever at the end of it? But, all right. How are we doing on donations, Alessandro?
Yeah, we got a couple just come in. One for direct relief. Rakis, once again, $20. Love and respect, he says. And for GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter, we have Walter Van Halderen with $20, all the way from Canada. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donations, guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Again, links at the
But
bottom.
also, I should mention that we actually crossed 7,000 during this particular show. So yeah, great job, guys.
Awesome.
So much, everyone, for donating as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Feels
Links
good.
At the
Feels
bottom
good.
of the screen, we will read your name out loud. Okay, this photo's blurry, but I'm going to do my best. Welcome to the madhouse. Descend into the core of the criminally insane as the blank launches his most diabolical plot ever. The inmates... Blessing.
Psychonauts.
Incorrect.
Jake. Batman Arkham Asylum.
Way to go, Jake. Hell
Nice.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Blessing is at 7. Jake is at game point 9. Jones is at 4. Suriel's at 6. Alessandro's at 4.
That one hurt, Jake. That was rough.
Whew.
That was rough.
All right.
Your eyes on the ball, man. I appreciate it.
When one man is not enough, never fight alone. Master 2-man Blessing.
Army of 2.
Yes, Blessing.
yeah.
Man. We got a horse race here.
Oh my God, go get it. Yeah.
All right. Blessing's at 8. Jake's at 9.
Like Kaden Lynch?
Okay. Select one of 7 ferocious blanks, then pound your opponents into submission as you battle for Earth domination.
Oh God.
Blizzard's...
Brandon?
Yes, Brandon?
Oh, Primal Rage?
Way to go, Brandon.
Nice.
Yeah, Primal Rage. Wow.
On the tip of my tongue.
And apparently that's Earth with a U. And it's capitalized. Earth domination. I don't know if that's a theme in the game or what the hell that is.
It's a copyright thing.
Oh,
That
I
was
see.
dinosaur fighting game, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
All right.
A
Coming for
quote,
you, Jake.
a quote from Game Informer magazine. They say, "It's like fresh powder on a sunny day. It doesn't get any better than this."
On a sunny day.
Unbelievable next generation graphics and awesome control deliver the ultimate blank experience. 5 daring downhill courses. Carve and shred in 3D texture mapped alpine tracks that require the highest levels of skill and intensity. Jake.
SSX.
Incorrect.
Brandon. 1080 snowboarding.
Incorrect. Choose from 10 hardcore blanks. Each blank has its own unique attributes and design. Awesome characters with their own unique attitude and style. Innovative ghost data allows you to race against the replay of your best run.
Suriel. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam.
Incorrect. 8 rippin' CD soundtracks and 2 dynamic playing perspectives that intensify the experience. Catch air and pull off maneuvers like 360s, 1440s, flips, back and front side board grabs, ollies, spins, and fakies. If I had to give a hint, I would repeat shred in 3D texture mapped alpine tracks. Unbelievable next generation graphics. 5.
And
Blessing? Did you buzz in?
no, I didn't buzz in. No.
Okay. 4, 3, 2.
Blessing. I don't know, man. Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Incorrect. No. This is tough.
Alessandro.
Oh, Alessandro.
Amped.
Wow. No, not Amped. Cool Borders. Cool Borders 1.
After it gets strong, I'm like, it's cool.
It's such a tough slice in time. Like, okay, next gen. So it's the start of some generation. They really care about the CD aspect. Yeah. Okay.
1080 was the one I was thinking of until Brandon said it. I was like, I had no idea.
I was thinking of Amped. I was like, it's got to be Amped. Damn.
It's in your blood. Just days after surviving the grisly disaster at the Blank Lab, Blank resigns from Blank and attempts to escape a nightmarish city in ruins. Alessandro.
Born.
Incorrect. Trapped in a town crawling with hordes of blanks, hideous mutants, and a relentless new Blank. Blessing.
Half-Life 2?
Incorrect. She must rely on cunning. Brandon.
Resident Evil 3?
Way to go. Technically Nemesis, but I think we got to give it to you. Way to go, man. All right, Jones, you're at 6. Blessings at 8. Jake at 9. Suriel at 6. Alessandro at 4.
Okay.
Any new donations, Alessandro?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Sure.
That made up for Arkham Asylum.
We got a couple. First off, for direct relief, we have $10 from Matthew Theus. Dan gave Hulk Hogan's main event a 1, not a 2.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Thank you for fact checking on the fly.
That's what compelled him to donate.
Yeah.
They got to know.
Whatever it takes.
But for GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter, we have $55 from Edgar Cereal's new haircut, Vasquez.
All right, very sweet.
Then we have Scott Hilgendorf for $25.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. Again, links at the bottom of the screen. We'll read your name and message on the show. All right. The Majestic Master of Sneak invites you to go behind the mask. The game is sneaking. The objective is Alessandro.
Sneaking.
Wow, way to go, Alessandro.
Wow. I was thinking
behind the mask.
That was a pretty big tell there.
Just saying the name of the game. Yeah, that was a subtle hint.
Should have known.
I was going to say Sly Cooper, and I was like, I don't think he ever wears a mask.
Yeah.
Does he? Or I guess it's a natural mask.
He is the mask.
Yeah, it's tricky. Oh, boy. Ooh. Okay. Think evil, breed evil, control all. Get in the action and become the Blank. The all Suriel.
Overlord?
Wow, Suriel. Nice. Yes, Overlord. Nice. Are you a fan?
No. I just remember a lot. I remember wanting to buy Overlord 2, and I remember it being like a game where you managed minions and stuff.
Oh, wow. All right, that one's too tricky. Whew. Okay. Classic Japanese side-scrolling action transformed. Created by games industry legend Blank and a veteran team of developers, Blank takes the best elements from 8 and 16-bit classics that Suriel.
Ninja Gaiden?
Incorrect.
Brandon. Beautiful Joe?
Incorrect.
Jake.
Shinobi?
Incorrect.
8 and 16-bit classics that you know and love and transforms them with modern tech and fresh mechanics into something new and amazing. Run, jump, and blast, and transform your way through 12 stages using weapons and abilities stolen from your enemies. Play online co-op missions or go head-to-head. Blessing.
This is the Mega Man X?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Or go head-to-head in the online race battle mode. Dozens of challenge missions, optional 8-bit music, 3 unlockable extra difficulty modes, and more. Includes the Ray expansion pack, new Vermilion Destroyer stage, boss battle versus Ray, play as Ray in her quest for answers, plus art book and double-sided poster.
I think it's on me now, really. This is mine to lose.
Created by games industry legend Blank. Classic Japanese side-scrolling action transformed. They really want you to care about those transformations.
And Ray.
Ray's huge. We all remember. 5, 4.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2.
Got nothing, sorry.
That's fine. Mighty number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Mighty number 9. God, I guess you transformed there. Okay.
Explains why I didn't know the name Ray.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that must have been that Kickstarter game then.
Yeah, exactly. Which, remember when they announced that, was it Red Ash? Like their Mega Man Legends successor? Like, we're going to fund it anyway. And then nobody has heard about it since. All right, that one's too generic. That's impossible. Okay. Get blanked in this haunting new adventure. Battle blank, and a host of terrifying new ghosts in an all-new adventure written by the creators of... Brandon.
Ghostbusters, the video game?
Way to go, Jones!
Nice.
Yeah!
Shout out to that game.
This is getting intense. This is Blessing at 8, Jake at 9, Jones at 7, Cyril at 7, Alessandro at 5. Jake, how you doing over there? You sweating?
Yeah, I'm actually sweating. It's the lights, but I'm sweating for real out of nervousness.
Okay. Blank has pushed the technology envelope to the limit. This platform game is unlike anything you've seen or played before. 65,000 eye-popping colors, 60 frames per second, and up to 4 independently scrolling backdrops, all of which pull you into the screen and right into Blank's outrageous worlds. Over 50 different characters that will freak you out, crack you up, and give you a challenge of a lifetime. Amazing powers, which develop and accumulate as you progress through the game's 70 levels to help you ward off enemies and avoid some of the strangest encounters. 6 mind-boggling, bizarre worlds, complete with different climates and jam-packed with hidden passages and traps leading to unexpected combats and rewards. All this in CD quality sound with over 200 different sound effects. Welcome to the next generation. CD quality sound. Platform game is unlike anything you've seen or played before. Amazing powers which develop and accumulate as you progress. 5. 4. Brandon.
Gex.
You sound like you just went for the counter in the 90s and somebody asked you what game you want. You're like, Gex.
I didn't want to not guess. Yeah.
It is not Gex, but good guess.
Because if it was Gex, I would have taken that with me to the end of the road.
5, 4.
Blessing. Sonic CD.
Incorrect. 3.
Jake. Blasto?
Wow. No, not Blasto. 3.
There aren't that many colors in Blasto.
You know, that's a 60,000 color limit. 3, 2, 1. Rayman, the first Rayman, everybody.
Oh,
very tricky.
That makes sense.
Okay. Everyone is here.
Blessing.
Blessing.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah, way to go, Blessing. Killing it.
God.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
All right, game point. Blessing and Jake are both at 9. Oh my God.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, I'm scared to read this one. Okay. Game Fan says, blank will be one of the best PlayStation games of the year. Go big, blank style. Blank as legendary blank. Or as one of 9 top pros. Work your way, Jake.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
There we go. Jake takes it. Real crapshoot. Congratulations, Jake. Well done.
I won on Tony Hawk. Thank you, Tony.
Congratulations. You win the honor of promoting anything you want on the MinnMax Show podcast throughout the entire month. So, I don't know. You're welcome to think about it. If you know off the top of your head what you'd like to promote, we'll also take that.
It's going to be a charity. If you're cool with that.
I don't know which one. Very smart move. All right. Send me some text and I'll read it on every episode. Thanks so much.
Thank you for that opportunity. That's awesome.
Thanks so much for playing, everybody. How are we doing on donations, Alessandro?
Yeah, we just got a few more in with GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter. We have Charles McGregor with $10.
Thanks, Charles.
We have and we have a Christian Joggy with another $10 as well.
Nice.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. How's everybody's schedule? You want to keep going through some other ones for some bonus rounds and just wait for donations?
I'm down.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see. Let's make it
no pressure, right? No pressure.
Zero pressure. I mean, just pride. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Strap it on. Suriel.
Saints Row the Third.
Way to go, Suriel.
Nice.
You answered very quick. All right. Take back what's yours. Reprise your role as the supernatural assassin.
Oh, Suriel.
Suriel.
Dishonored 2.
Way to go, Suriel.
Wow.
These are the ones we rehearsed.
Where was Energy before?
Whoa.
Those are like 2 very specific ones that I remember, very clearly.
The stress is gone, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Can't choke anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Okay, yes. Life and death at the end of the universe. Blank transports you to the farthest reaches of the solar system, playing as the reluctant hero, Leo Stenbuck.
Alessandro. Oh, I just forgot it right now. I'm sorry. Stenbuck. Oh my God, I remember that. He's on the tip of my tongue.
4, 3.
Oh man, this is the worst.
2.
Oh no.
1.
Oh.
Sorry, Alessandro. Right. You'll command a giant mechanized robot into high-speed aerial combat against a heavily armed rogue military regime.
I just remembered, and this really hurts right now.
But massive weaponry isn't the only thing in your hands. The fate of your entire space colony depends on your actions. And you're about to discover that decisions of life and death carry more consequences than you've ever dreamed.
Brandon?
This game sounds awesome.
Brandon, it is.
Zone of the Enders?
Way to go. Yeah, Zone of the
Enders. I haven't played it.
Awesome. I love that game too, but the idea of the name Leo Stenbuck sticking with me for 20 years is impossible.
I'll never forget it now.
All right. Any more donations, you're welcome to jump in at any point between these, Alessandro.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nothing right now, but
Great. Again, we'll give you a shout out if you donate to the links at the bottom of the screen for either of those. Life is blank. Official PlayStation Magazine says this could easily be considered the best superhero game ever. Meet the world's newest celluloid superhero. Introducing Blank, an average guy that gets caught up in a crazy stunt-filled action movie world to rescue his girl.
Oh, Suriel.
Beautiful Joe. Way to go, Beautiful Joe. You got it.
There it is.
Wow.
All right. Blank and the Blanks team up for an epic adventure. Explore 4 iconic worlds, solo and local co-op play. Discover a modern combat adventure built exclusively for the Nintendo Switch system. Blank and blanks. Blank and the blanks. Blessing.
Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yes, way to go, Blessing. Wow.
Hey, damn.
I love it. Like they go out of their way to avoid saying tactics or strategy. And it's weird that like with Paper Mario, they also don't mention RPG anywhere. They just call it, it's an action adventure game, you know?
I'm sure in this modern era, Ben, a lot of people have released these, have written these with this game in mind, knowing that
that's true.
One day they might get in there and
that's true.
Sneak past everybody.
I did talk to somebody who like used to listen to a lot of us play this game back at Game Informer, and they're like, yeah, I then had to write the back of a game box. It was impossible. I was completely up in my head about the experience because I don't want to sound cliche and be like, that's right, blank's back, ladies and gentlemen.
How can you not sound cliche with these?
It's impossible.
Everyone just likes it when blank is back,
or meet so and so.
I've been waiting for blank,
especially the crystal.
All right, a hero must rise from the ashes. Take the reins of a battle-ready blank and defend the Assylians against legions of Mokai soldiers as Roan. You will change the destiny of a dying world. Engage in visceral, aerial, and ground combat, presented in high-definition 1080p in true surround sound. Tilt and snap.
Jake.
There.
Jake. Yeah, Jake's got it. It is Lair. Way to go. The 6-axis wireless controller to steer your dragon. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, man. An electrifying adventure with blank. A first blank adventure for everyone.
What?
Swing the Joy-Con to catch blank. Blank together. Share your adventure with a second player.
Oh, Surreal. Snipper clips? Let us...
what? Nope.
I don't know what the subtitle is. God.
Sorry.
I don't remember the subtitle. Yeah.
Cut it out together, but that's not it.
Yeah.
Connect for more fun. This game connects to blank and blank plus accessory. An electrifying adventure with blank.
Electrifying.
Swing the Joy-Con to blank. Blank together. This is so tough. Okay. Connect for more fun. This game connects to blank go and blank accessory.
Blessing. Pokemon Let's Go.
Could you be more specific?
Any of them. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu?
Yes, way to go with that electrifying thing in there. We needed it. Sweet.
Nice.
I'm sorry, it was actually Let's Go Eevee.
We just cannot give it to you. Okay. Welcome to town. It's time to move to blank. The real life game that's happening every second of every day.
Brandon, Animal Crossing game?
Yeah, you gotta.
No, all right.
Jones, It's funny. Every time you buzz in, you go, oh, or like your first word is always an or an o.
What's my name, Brandon?
It's a soft buzz.
Blessing. No, Brandon. Oh, I got.
Any more donations?
Yes, so we have $25 for from Juan Cabrera for GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter. Thank you very much.
Awesome, we appreciate it, Juan. Jones, how have you? So you did are you still doing the Easy Allies podcast this week, or is it just going to be the charity stream and then you're cutting it off there?
Still doing the podcast, yeah.
Okay.
It was just Tuesday was just kind of the juggle of do we take Tuesday off? Do we do something? We kind of did a little bit of both.
Right.
But yeah,
it's tough. Are you having a tough time figuring out how to talk about these issues? You want to just? I know it's a tricky topic.
No, that's the thing about what we're going through right now, specifically with all of the Black Lives Matter and all of the race issues of the last week. Is it's directly affecting the video game industry. Events are getting delayed. Announcements are being postponed. It's really interesting seeing what companies have come out and said messages. And so I think that's definitely a conversation we can have, even if it's usually a business focused conversation. It's it's in everybody's business now. There's just no way to avoid it. So. Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah. And I mean, the MinnMax community is very sweet. But I think they've all been really accepting. I don't know. Normally there's that mantra of like, don't talk about politics, but it seems like this is an issue that's kind of surpassed that old complaint about like, well, can you even call it politics anymore? It's just basic humanity at this point.
That's why we are all here. Yeah.
Yeah. Blessing, it seems like you've been talking about things quite extensively on Kind of Funny Games Daily.
Yeah. Today especially was one of those days where 3 out of 4 of the news stories had to do with like either company statements or things being delayed. Like Fortnite, their next season is being delayed because of the protests going on. Infinity Ward, they came out and talked about how they're gonna institute some more moderation as far as like usernames and racist content is concerned. And to the point that Brandon just made, right? Like it's in all of our business, right? Like it's in the news, right? It's a thing that's affecting all industries, and that people have to pay attention to. And it's been really cool talking about it with other members of Kind of Funny and the guests that we've had on, and with the Kind of Funny community, because like for me as a Black person, as a Black member of Kind of Funny, you know, it's a thing like police brutality and the way that Black people are treated a lot of the time is a thing that affects me directly, and it's a part of my life, and it's a thing that I can't really avoid talking about because it is so intrinsic to how I've been brought up and how I've navigated the world. And so it's been very fun. I don't think fun is the word, but it's been very satisfying actually getting to talk about this stuff on the shows, and have Black guests on Kind of Funny Games Daily and have those voices heard, and have people hear from different voices that they may look up to or they may not be aware about. The homie Khalif Adams of Spot on Me was on Kind of Funny Games Daily, and he was able to give very good perspective along with Xavier Woods of the WWE, and Paris of Gamertag Radio. So we've and Gabe Patillo of Married to the Games. Like we've had so many voices come through and be able to really speak to what it is like being a Black person in America, which, you know, for people who might not be aware, right? Like the experience is different. Like there's no like if, ands, buts about it, right? Like, you know, we're all different people. You know, my experience is still different from Alessandro's experience. It's still different from any other person of color's experience or white person's experience. But there is some commonality there as far as like, you know, what it's like when you're approaching police or when you're being approached by police and how you should behave, or just like the everyday life thing of like walking down the sidewalk in the evening and feeling like you should cross the street so that people don't feel threatened if you're walking in the same direction as say like a white couple or white family, something like that. So we've been having a lot of real conversations that I think have been getting through and have been opening up ears and minds to different perspectives, and it's one of those conversations. It's one of those things where I hope the conversation doesn't end. Right? I hope we can continue to go on weeks, months, years from now, and continue to listen to each other and continue to learn from each other. And you know, it's not just like a Black person thing too, right? Like when we're talking about different groups of people, whether it is like this month is Pride, right? Whether it is people that are from the LGBTQ community, or people that are you know, different people of color, or people from whatever culture it may be, right? Or from whatever group it may be. I hope people continue from this, hearing each other, listening to each other, taking in what people have to say and learning. Like that's the biggest thing is hearing and learning. And so that's the thing that we've been doing a lot this week. And it's the thing I hope it's a thing I hope has been working for people. And I think it is. Yeah.
I don't know how much you've been reading the comments, but have you noticed eyes opening? Have you had any moments of just reading the comments and seeing somebody be like, okay, I think this person's starting to get it, instead of just being, politics, no thanks?
I purposely stayed away from reading comments and like reading Reddit and reading any sort of like forum kind of thing, just because I'm trying to like stay focused and not get distracted and not get like discouraged, you know, if I see something that I don't vibe with. But to that point, I have been on Twitter quite a bit because Twitter is kind of hard to ignore, and you know, the reception has been amazing. Like the reception has been incredible. I know over the weekend specifically, like the Kind of Funny community came out and was absolutely amazing. And I want to say it was last Friday, I tweeted like a very simple tweet, like a very like easy tweet to make, which was I donated $30 to Black Lives Matter. And it was my homie Yusef, who works at Ubisoft. Yusef, you know, during all of the donations that were going on toward the Minnesota bail fund, you know, he pointed out that, yeah, it's awesome that people are giving to this, But this is an ongoing fight, and you should look into different organizations and different international organizations like Black Lives Matter that are a part of the fight, and are doing this on an international level. And so that was the thing that inspired me to give to Black Lives Matter. And I just simply retweeted his tweet and gave $30, and that was it. And from there, over the weekend, throughout the week, so many people rose up to the occasion and matched it and like replied to that. And they're like, hey, I'm also giving money, and quote tweet that and said, hey, I'm also giving money, to the point where I lost count, right? Like, over like at this point, actually hundreds of interactions of people donating to Black Lives Matter within our community, the Kind of Funny community, and within the gaming community in general. And that's been one of the most like coolest things I've seen come out of gaming communities, right? Like I think so often we look at comments, we look at online, we look at gaming communities, and we're like, yeah, people can be terrible a lot of the time, right? Like especially talking about this today, as far as like Call of Duty and the things that you get while you're talking in voice chat, right? Like people like to throw slurs, people like to be terrible a lot of the time. But this last weekend was one of those weekends where I was like, man, I feel good about where I'm at. I feel good being able to be a part of the Kind of Funny community and a part of the gaming community, if people are willing to rise up and actually give and actually have their voice heard and actually rise to the occasion. And so in that sense, like it's been amazing to see. I hope it continues. I hope people continue to feel empowered to fight against what's wrong and to fight for justice. And yeah, it's been really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like we launched a charity as well, and just like seeing the MinnMax community turn up for this, like, oh, it just felt like there's this pent up feeling of just like, we want to help. How can we help? Cyril, I'm curious, I haven't talked to you yet, but being in Minneapolis, do you have insight that you can share with the world just about being, it's weird to call it the epicenter because it's been a problem that's been around for so long in so many different places, but what do you think just like from the Minneapolis perspective?
Yeah, it's been sort of interesting because it's this weird mix of why I want to stay indoors because, there's a whole other thing going on besides the process and stuff. But it's been this weird mix of like, do I go outside or not to do what I can? And just here it feels like it doesn't feel like an acute thing that's just like, oh, this event happened. It is feel like something is ongoing still, like I hear helicopters like every night, which is very strange to hear. And just seeing a lot of like people walking around more so than I think I've heard around. It feels like this is going to be more than like a moment. It feels like, and I'm hoping that's that we can affect positive change through this. That this is like a breaking point in a way that other kind of similar movements haven't been. Yeah,
and it seems like we're nearing there with more people severing ties, with the police overall. Jake, with the Game Ranks community, do you have any insight into just how they've been handling this?
So just generally on social, I have a tendency to put things out and go, okay, here we go. But it seems like something where everybody has a general consensus about like the right and wrong with it. It's the people get lost in arguing in the nuances, which are important nuances, but it seems like overall everybody is, at least positive for the bottom line. And, haven't had a lot of trolls or anything. The biggest thing I'm struggling with is figuring out what to say on our Friday show. We have like a weekly news roundup that I host, and I can't not say anything. So I'm still trying to figure out the right way to say things because I'm like angry, but I feel like my other mission is like I like to engage and convert. So it's just trying to figure out how to say things, not just to like not piss anyone off. That's not the case. It's how to kind of bring more people in and help them listen.
Yeah, make the most of the platform overall.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any advice for if people can't afford to donate to either the causes at the bottom of just how to help in the situation?
Yell at your parents.
Oh, okay.
I don't have links. I've seen a lot of things that are generating ad revenue that is going to be used for charitable purposes. And I saw a lot of people in our chat posting those links. But again, these were links I'm seeing fly by. So
yeah,
I haven't double checked a lot of that stuff. But I know that there are avenues. I imagine that's something you can probably find with a quick search.
I'm definitely big into like signal boosting and like retweeting and like letting if you don't have the funds, that's okay. Let somebody who has the funds, let them know what's going on and let them know how they can help. And also educate yourself, right? Like go in, like, listen, sit down, like hear, read, understand, like figure out ways in which you can learn how to better this country, right? And how to better like the experience for everyone living here, right? Like everybody's been talking about the Ben and Jerry's statement, but I really like that statement. I like to point to that statement as an example of like, hey, this is Ben and Jerry's on their website, right? For people who might not be aware, like they put out a statement that is a long statement detailing kind of exactly what the issues are, right? Like, you know, this country was founded on certain ideals that today don't age well, right? Like this country since its inception, right? Like has been built on racism, and like since the founding of this country, there have been systems in place, right? Whether political systems, whether it's social systems, whether they're corporate systems that have been in place that reflected those times, and those systems are still in place. I highly recommend people go to that Ben and Jerry statement and read through it, because that Ben and Jerry statement kind of lays out exactly like a step-by-step of where we can go from here. I know like even former President Barack Obama, right, had like a good Twitter thread that laid out like, hey, these are practical things that we can do. And at the very least, right, like, you know, you may not have the funds, but you can vote. And not just vote for the president, but vote at your local and state levels too, because that's actually what's going to make a difference when it comes to things like policing. And so those are the things I say, right? Educate yourself, vote, share the word.
Yeah. Alessandro, do you have some donations here to wrap it up?
Sure. Yeah, we have Dylan Blank with $25 for GameSpot stands with Black Lives Matter, and we have CBS's own, CBS Interactive's own Juliana Russell, who has been a great friend for the last year, and she's been great helping us out at GameSpot. So, and for direct relief, we have $10 once again from Kristen Joggy with a message saying, "Has anyone seen Kyle Bossman recently? I let him borrow my SNES, and he's never gave it back to me. I really want to play some games these days."
Perfect.
Sam.
Well, hey, on that note, that seems like the perfect way to close this out. Thank you so much for everybody that donated. We really appreciate it. Any other messages anybody else wants to convey, get off their chest about the saga we're going through?
I want to rematch
sure.
against Jake. Let's do it.
Oh, I definitely want to take Jake down. It's a feeling I've had for a long time.
Let's do it.
But this was so much fun. Yeah, Ben, thanks for putting this together, and thanks everybody for showing up. There's lots of scheduling moving around this week, and everybody just seemed really enthusiastic about being here today and being involved in this. The trivia part aside, that was terrifying. But,
absolutely. And thanks for to GameSpot for opening the whole thing up. But sorry, Alessandro,
you
wanted to say something?
Just to follow up with what Blessing said, it all begins with just having the willingness to listen to people, just to open yourselves up and just letting, having that desire to just, listen to like a different sort of perspective on things, because that's really what it comes down to. And that's always, I can guarantee you that it's much better to have the conversation with a person of color or a black writer or, a friend, from a different community before you make a decision versus the conversation that comes after making a really dumb decision. So I'm sure which we've seen many times over the last few days where, different companies are trying to come up with ways to sort of make things right, but maybe it doesn't necessarily come out the right way. So, but again, it always comes down to just having that willingness and just having that desire to, listen to the wealth of black writers, black content creators, and other, specifically, women of color as well. And, that's kind of just what I want to say. So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, this whole charity drive doesn't end here, right, Alessandro? We have how many more days of streams from GameSpot?
We have about 6 more weeks left of streaming for Play for All. We've a lot coming up, and of course we got some stuff happening tomorrow as well. We can expect to see, I believe, Jesus Here's Toast doing a Bloodborne speedrun. Nice. So that should be exciting. So
awesome, super cool. So please look forward to that. And again, thank you for donating. We appreciate every little bit. It all adds up. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time. MinnMax is a Patreon about games, friends, and getting better. The Deepest Dive is the best, most thorough discussions about games on the internet. Prove us wrong, please. The MinnMax Show podcast airs every Thursday. Patreon supporters vote on what we stream every single week, and a whole lot more. give us a shot, try subscribing to the YouTube channel, and we hope we can win you over.